Hello everyone, Emily here. We are going to make a more of a rectangle, not a perfect square, wash little scrubby, and I'm going to go ahead and put my yarn on my fingers like I did when I did the magic circle. I'm doing the exact same thing. Just going to grab it, pull my yarn through, and then I'm going to pull it tight. This time I'm going to put it on my hook. So I just wanted you to see that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chain 25 for this project. Go ahead and watch it. You might not want yours to be as big. You can use less stitches or more. And you don't have to have an even or an odd number, just however many you want to. This is going to be a repeat row. It's going to be kind of hard to see the stitch in this variegated color of the 100% cotton. I'm using a 5.0 hook. But this pattern is really pretty, and I think it even looks pretty with this variegated yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and do 25, and then I'm just going to go ahead and turn. I'm going to go into that very first stitch, not the one we just went through, but the very next one. I'm going to go ahead and chain one. I'm going to crochet one all the way across. I just want to do this for my foundation row. You probably don't need to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just going to do a single crochet all the way to the end. I really love this color. And I made that washcloth, the round scrubby, and now I'm going to make this little square scrubby. So I'm on my way to a really nice gift with different things all in the same color for the kitchen. So next I will have to make something else. Maybe I will make a little towel to go along with it, because I have to start getting these Christmas presents going. I love that green. Green is my most favorite color. I probably say that in every video, but I just love that green. I'm going to go ahead and bury my tail. I will just secure it, and when I get done, I'll just bury it at the end too also. Make sure you go in that last stitch there. And then we're going to chain one, and we're going to turn. We're going to chain one at the end of each row and turn. So now we're going to do the repeat in each. We're going to do each stitch. The first one, we're going to do a single crochet. The next one, we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do a double crochet. The next one, we're going to do a single crochet. And the one after that, we are going to do a double crochet, and that is going to be our repeat row. So just watch your stitches, double crochet, single crochet, and then a double crochet. If you've never crocheted with this cotton yarn, it is really nice to work with. We're going to go to the end and make sure you go into that last stitch, and if you'll notice, you're going to do a double crochet in that last stitch. So when we go back the other way, we're going to do a single crochet in the double stitches and a double stitch in the single. So you chained one and turned. So we're going to go into that very first stitch. You can see which ones are double and which ones are single. That first one is double, so we're going to do a single. Go right in that first opening, first stitch. We're going to do a single crochet. The next one is a double crochet, and in the last row, that was a single crochet. So we're kind of just doing it opposite. So now that you took a look and started, you just keep going all the way across. Double crochet, single crochet, and a double crochet. Isn't that pretty? I'm at the end here. You can see I'm going to go into that very last stitch, and I'm doing a double crochet in the last stitch. I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to do a single crochet in that first stitch because the last stitch was a double crochet. So just keep repeating that all the way to the other end. And then you will do a chain one, turn around, and just keep repeating until your project is as long as you want it to be. So go ahead and just watch the video and see how my project comes out. And that way you can decide how much bigger or smaller you'd like yours. I believe this little scrub pad, I measured at the end, but it is bigger than my round one. Not so much bigger like length and wide wise, but you know, it has those four corners, so it kind of makes it seem like a lot bigger than the little round scrubby. But I like it because it's nice and thick. And sometimes you just have to pull on it to make it, you know, but after you wash them, these little square ones will be perfectly square. It's just really stiff when you first get done. But I really like them, and I like this set. I do need to make some more washcloths to go with it, so I will be doing some more of those tutorials, and maybe even a towel. I'm not sure yet, but I want to use this color as a set for somebody for Christmas, and I know I want to make some more of the little round ones because I absolutely love those. Those are super cute, and you get a lot of use out of them. So I'm coming up to the end. And now you can look and you can tell which ones are the double and which ones are the singles. So it looks like my first one should be a single crochet. And it's really easy to tear it out if you find you made a mistake. And you know, this pattern is kind of jumbly with this colored yarn with all the different colors. So if I made a mistake, you probably wouldn't even see it. So, but I always try not to make mistakes, but you know, sometimes they happen. I'm very far from perfect, I'll tell you that. But it's really pretty. Just keep going back and forth until it gets to where you want it to be. Isn't it pretty? I just love the colors and how they kind of like go up and down. So I made it as long as I wanted in the width. So the width is about 8.5 inches. The length is about 4 inches. And that's right where I want mine. So this is the right side, so I'm gonna fold with the wrong sides together. And you can tell which is the right side and which is the wrong side. That's the wrong side. I prefer the right side, so I'm gonna fold it together. Now I'm gonna do a single crochet all the way around. And in each corner, I'm gonna do 3 single crochets. And I'm going to go ahead and start from this side right here. I really do like to go across the side that's folded so that it has the border all the way around instead of just on 3 sides. I like to border on all 4 sides. I mean, you could always end it and put them together and sew them together like I did with the round one, but I find this is just as easy. So just line it up. I'm just going to go right into those big openings of those double crochets and the single crochets, and I'm just going to crochet all the way around. And make sure you do 3 in the corners so that way it doesn't get puckered up. So I cut it off, and now I'm just going to bury my tails inside. There we go. I'm really happy with it. Stretch it out a little bit. It's nice and thick, and I like the edge all the way around. So now when I measure it, seems to be about under 5 inches by almost 4.5, about a little over 4.5. So it's not a perfect square by no means. And here's my washcloth I made. That in a tutorial. And my little scrubby, which I think is absolutely adorable. I love this one. And then this one. So I have the beginning of a nice little set for Christmas. I'm going to make some more dishcloths and different patterns. But I'm really happy with them. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.